Oh, good evening, everybody. How's it going? Turn that down. Oh, should be the chair across because it's at a crooked angle. And then pretend that I'm ready when I'm really not. Sheesh. They've updated the bloody groove music. So it's like all goofy configuration. It kind of threw me off. I had to spend like a couple of minutes just looking at it to try and figure out what the hell I was doing. Which was interesting. Interesting how YouTube is telling me it's the stream is good health, but it's receiving no data. That's thanks, YouTube. I appreciate. Ooh. There you go. Anyways, we out here. Poof, to drive some more Soviet shitboxes. I need to do some more things before I could practice, though. I think... I need to turn something on. And then we should be good to go. I hope. There's still a chance that things shit themselves, but hopefully that hasn't broken. Nope, I don't want to install the update. See if I can find the server this week. Hey. Hopefully this is all gonna show up all fine. I hope. We shall see. Just loading in the server now. Not SRS server, but the practice. I saw we've got... Hey Alexi, how's it going? Checksum failed? Uh-oh. That's not good. I should have the latest version, right? I may be screwed. Uh-oh. First time easy to drive in Road Atlanta. I can't really deny that. I want to see what version I have. It's somewhere in here. How much crap? Road Atlanta. Problem with fucking mods that keep getting updated. Problem with anything that keeps getting updated. You have to keep updating things. Bloody hell. Where is it? I'm scrolling through my like giant ass downloads for that. I really should clean up and reorganize these things better, but I'm fucking lazy, so I don't. I haven't come across it yet, so I'm gonna have to assume that the version I have is out of date. Which is no bueno. It is Rich Racer music, yeah. I might have to ask someone for a cheeky download of the track. I'm I'm still not seeing it here in this list. A lot of Red Atlanta this week on SRS. Yeah, I saw the Thunder Crew guys were doing it as well, yeah. Funny coincidence, that one. Funny coincidence. I really should have just searched it. But I haven't found it here, so... Hey Donnie, how's it going? Well, I might be onto a bit of a problem here. I might need someone to quickly upload the track for me. Because I think I actually might have an out-of-date version of the track. Either that, or everyone on the Slowbro server has an out-of-date version of the track. Which could be a bigger problem. Red Atlanta 2022. Now let's see. It'd be JR. Red Atlanta 2022. It was October. Uh-oh. That's the last update. Yeah, I think the... Eek. Yeah, I need to download the latest version. Uh-oh. This is why you should prepare things beforehand. And this is like the one track I need tonight. I don't need any other track. We're off to an amazing start here. Absolutely amazing start. I can't fucking believe I've done that. I was like, I definitely raced it recently. I'll have the latest version. Nope. I'm already registered. The problem is, I won't be able to join the server because I don't have the track. Oh, Lucas uploaded it. Cool. Awesome. Oh, I clicked down. Oh, no. Department download. Get the fuck out of here. Lucas coming in clutch and saving the day from my fucking insolence. Alright, well, that's crisis averted. Oh. Man. Alright. Can you tell I haven't done practice? I mean, it's a Trabant. Who needs practice, right? Alright. YouTube is not receiving enough. Yeah, you should be fine. I think it only dropped the frames when the bloody download was finishing up. Yes. Really? It says 1 in brackets? I already had it? They can't have, right? I didn't see it at all. If I had it and I was just blind, I'm an idiot, but... yes, replace the files. I think maybe it's because I I think it's because I installed it at the same time as the one that I had from the race department download, so it just automatically marked as one. Yeah, no, I didn't actually have to track. Cool. Yeah, I got 1.5 now. We Gucci. We are Gucci. Crisis is averted. What a great start. What a great start. Okay. Is there even much footage? It's good I did try and join the Slow Bro server, though. Otherwise, I would have been completely fucked. Only 5 minutes of qualifying in this series as well, so... Let's quickly load into... Yeah, I think the last time we used the track was when you guys did the BTCC series, but apparently that was longer ago than I thought. Why is it raining? I loaded up the wrong version of the track. Apparently entered Silent Hill. I mean, it doesn't feel like there's rain. It's just making the sounds like as if there is. Yeah, the track feels perfectly grippy. I've just apparently entered Silent Hill for some reason. Oh, and oh no, the shadows are kind of working. Oh, you can't spit on that curb. You still get Thunder and Lightning. Is that Soul? I don't have Soul, so I won't get those. And I think I do actually have one of the... Well, actually, it might be out of date now, so I might have updated it with a more newer version or something. I think I did have one of the beta previews with rain through methods. Friend may not have passed it to me, but that's that's all I'll say about that. But I don't know. We'll see how it is when I join the server. Maybe it just fuddled around with some of my local settings. I don't know. If not, it'll be an interesting couple of races, but it's not affecting the track surface, so that's the main thing. We can live with rain sound effects running throughout the race. Oh, it's just be autonomous. That being too. Yeah, I think it is. It is just too much going on there. So I have like no space left on my but the external drive. I'm gonna have to just delete some stuff. But I don't know what live streams I want to delete, which is a problem. What is this? Cadwell, Ferrari, then Modena. I can delete that one. Bye-bye. There you go. I freed up some storage space. Alright. The server should be up now. You don't need rain, potatoes, not SimRacing tracks. True. Right, hopefully this just works. Fingers crossed. And I don't have to just die. Okay, seems to be fine for the actual track. But I still have Algarve lingering around in my thingy. Disgusting. Okay, just clear up a bit of space, and I can start recording now. Coolio. Once I go to my CV, enable some effects. Grasses with this. I really don't see the point in these like silly fucking cameras, though. There you go. Yeah, nice sunny day. We're good. Basically, just have to pray that my Silverstone car is good around Road Atlanta. They're definitely the same circuit, right? Totally the same. God, wow, it's just full flat through there. Full flat down here. Oh my god. It's like that George Russell meme, where he's like flat round here, just every corner. Whoa. Big old bump. But yeah, as is the concept for this series, we're going to be running this short track here with the Trabants. 2 15-minute races. It's going to be chaos. After a 5-minute qualifying, so not a lot of time to get laps in here. Then we switch into the Lotus 72 for a 20-minute race on the longer track. That is the format. No reverse grids this time for the Trabant. We had the reverse top 5 in the cross kart last time, but I thought I'd just do a grid reset this time around. And just toying around with the format a little bit, seeing what works, what doesn't. I did quite like the 2x10 races, but I feel like those are a little too short for some things. Okay, 4th gear basically all around, holy shit. There's a 3, 2, 1 countdown of Racer Stream. Yeah, I noticed that the other day. I was tempted to, like, snap about it. Or, like, snap a screenshot and be like, hey, look at this. And then I was like, but it'll probably just change tomorrow. It'll go back to 320. And then people call me a moron because it's wrong. Big slide. It's really, like, only 2 corners you need to brake for it. We're 365 recently. Damn, Mr. Popular, eh? Oh, I'm 2nd place now. I'm like 1.5 seconds off. Definitely do better than that. I think I need to extend my gearing a little bit though. Oh, no understeer. Okay, we're good. Don't even need to brake for that corner. 265, 100 off a year. Oh, okay. I thought you were at 300 already. It's good we got 5 minutes qualifying. This is basically just full flat around the track. 2 to the power of 8. The 271 has got like 5 subs during Le Mans. Ah, fair enough. We're gonna bump up the brake power. I like basically don't need to brake here compared to Silverstone, so. Whee! Alright. Want more braking power. Go to 98. I think that should do me fine. And then I'm gonna click up to 94. I'm gonna try 98. We'll see what that does. Gotta get going for qualification. Check everything's all Gucci. I didn't change the bottom bit, did I, on the stream? Oh well. I forgot about that. Oh, I'm running these curbs like a maniac. This could be a fun race, though. Oh, I'm touching the gravel. Lamont definitely caught high viewer numbers total than normal, although the streams are also longer than normal too, so people returning and opening the page helps increase that. Yeah, I think so. Didn't see how many we got in total here, but I think we got a pretty healthy grid once again here tonight at Road Atlanta, which is pretty awesome. Okay, it's definitely a better brake bias, or brake power, having it be higher, not as low as Silverstone. Keep it in third over hill, and into fourth. See if I can push how much speed I can push down the straight. The drivers love Road Atlanta. I mean, it is an awesome track. I do like it quite a lot myself. Okay, I think this is the gear ratio we want. Oh no, I've bungled it! Ah! Shit. Can we have at least 20 people, given that Haru is in 20th? Yeah, that was an F. Need to get going. I don't have a lot of time. There's only 2 minutes left on the clock. I overcooked it, it's safe to say. Move this chair a bit closer. I could sit more comfortably. I'm like sat in a really awkward, like, slump. Not the type of quality to bin it. No, not at all. But I did. So, yeah, we're literally gonna get, like, I think two shots at this. This is actually shorter than last week. Silverstone was 1 minute 30 on the international layout. Here we're doing sub 120s. Down into 15th at the moment. Ooh. Slight lift on entry. Try and get a little bit more rotation. We lift off at the edge of that curb. I think maybe a little brakes might have been on the cards, I'm not sure. But we're still in it. Should be a fine enough banker lap. It is hard to judge how the gear ratios are stacking up though, because this car has no power anyways. No matter the configuration that you have it in. But I guess we'll see at the end of qualifying what I have. It's gonna be a pretty crazy race though, I think. Well, that's 4th place. Alright. I wasn't expecting that on my first flyer. I don't think that was a particularly great lap either. I think I can definitely do better. So that's pretty encouraging, actually. There we go, that's better. It's a bit of a sloppier chicane. Hey Miha, how's it going? Right, down to 7th, okay. I've definitely picked up the slack a bit more. See what I can put in here. Hopefully it's faster. Oh, yes it is, but not by as much as I would have hoped. I think that chicane really screwed me. Up to P5? P6, I think it was showing. I think as Eduardo peeled in. I have no clue how much fuel I'm going to need. It's a 15-minute race, so I'm going to fuel 19 liters. I think that should be enough. I can always course correct for race 2. So, I saved it for the Silverstone one. I'm a numpty. I said it'll last me 20 minutes, so that's... We got more than enough. So Trabant on the road today. Oh, nice. Wonder how many of them are still going on the roads. Did you nick it? It wouldn't be too hard to do. I wouldn't imagine the security on those cars is great at all. But I guess if you're going to rob a car, I don't think a Trabant is really what you'd want to be stealing unless you really had no other option. Because here we go. Got a decent jump on Omari here, I think. Cheers for the luck, I'm going to need it. Give it a tiny lift. Oh, somebody's off onto the grass, but they keep it on because it's Trabant. I have Omari right up on my inside still, so I need to make sure that I'm going to clear him and give him space. We did clear him. He's now stacked up the rest of the grid, and they're going to start fighting behind, which gives me a nice little opening here to start working on this train ahead. This is what I want. Oh, they've taken each other out! Big wreck! Oh. Luckily, only like 2 cars seem to be involved in that, I think, but that was definitely not what you wanted to see. Absolutely hooked into the wall there on the first lap. Made some decent gains there, I think. They're all tripping over each other. It's like the one braking zone, like the one actual braking zone on this track. It's kind of ridiculous. Pit maneuver kind of. Oh my god, I've got such a run here. I don't know where to go or who to side with. I'm gonna just ease out of it, make sure I make the corner. I'm not going to risk it. Ease off, let Rico in front. I was tempted to try and ease up his inside, but I already killed off so much momentum that I wasn't really going to get that move done anyways. Running in P6 at the moment, so that's pretty good. The front group have not gotten far away. Rico's got a great bit of momentum around the outside of Yari. I'm going to follow him. Try and get as much of that as I can. Try and really sandwich off Yari here into this turn. Trying to avoid hitting Rico. Oh, I get very loose on the rear. That's lost me a lot of momentum. That was not what I was hoping for. I want Yari to clear me. That was not great. It seems like we got a decent car. Oop. Oh, that was a bit more than I was expecting. Definitely a little bit of lag between us there. Oh, he's out on the grass a bit. So is Rico ahead. These cars better on the curves than the... I mean, what do you think? What do you think? Look at that. There's nothing on the curb. The Mercedes CLR would have been dead already. Oh my god. There we go. Gonna try it. Does not seem like the Silverstone strats are really going to pay off here as much. Lucas and Tim are closing. I couldn't cope yesterday. Yeah, I could tell. Alright, we're going for the move. Give him enough space, but I think I killed my momentum. Really wasn't worth it in the end. But I guess this first race is the experimentation race. Really can't get a move done through here, it's too risky. So I've just got to plateau off on the throttle. Lucas is closing faster and faster. He's broken away from Tim. I think I'm definitely faster than Yari, I just can't seem to find a way by. I guess I'm going to line him up here. I was trying to work with him originally, but I think I'm just going to go for track position now. Oh, bloody hell, Lucas like a torpedo, but he's got so much momentum. Hopefully him and Yari can start fighting, and I can do the opposite. Because I lost a lot there. Tim is now catching up to me. Okay, 10 minutes to go. That's fine, those two are now fighting. It almost came to blows. Oh, Lucas coming in with the block. I think this is going to end up in a crash. So we'll just... I guess we could just see how this plays out, really. I can fuel the fire here by giving Yari some momentum. Ooh. Give him a little tap. Oh, I think I've... No, I haven't. 3 wide, let's go! Woo! Going for it. I might have done it, actually. You know what? I think I have. Holy shit! Oh, he's coming back. Oh, I've gone very wide. I'm off onto the grass. Shit, 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 shit. Definitely didn't have that traction there. Lucas is really going to force it up the inside here. Fucking hell. Oh, that's chaos behind. Oh, they're taking each other out behind. But they gave Lucas a big push. So now here he comes back down my inside. Not what I wanted. He's not quite ahead. That's really annoying. Where is he? I think he's... hard to judge. I'm gonna back out. Work together. I want that top 5. It's a lot harder to push people here, I'm finding. There isn't really as much ground where you can do it. Cause an accident, oh no. It's been a few incidents I've seen here so far. But at the moment I'm just going to work with Lucas. So usually you look faster on some parts. 50-50. 50-50, I think. It's hard for me to judge. I think I have the pace, but also, yeah, Slipstream does have a pretty decent effect on these cars. You can see here I'm really pulling him in. I am, yeah. I'm getting a pretty decent exit on this chicane. I think I should be able to clear him before the corner, so I'm going for it. I have a huge run. If he's smart, he's not even going to fight it. Yep, no, he's not. However, he's going to immediately come back around. I'm just going to... He backed off! What's he doing? God damn it! Lucas! Fuck! Oh my god, I almost flipped there. I got thrown off massively. I don't know where he is. He's miles back. I backed out to let him go, and then he backed out. God fucking damn it. That threw me off so hard. Gonna... Oh, give me the push. Roll the car, no! Please. Right, here we go, we're linked. If I ease off the throttle a little bit. Oh, a little bit of a bump. I guess this is the problem when you don't have driver comms, though. It's really hard to work together. Because you can't communicate. I actually saw a really interesting thing, though. Where I don't think they do it anymore, but I saw at one point in time, at least during the COT era in NASCAR, at Daytona and Talladega, drivers could actually tune into each other's radios so they could actually talk to each other. I don't know why they stopped doing that, or why they even made it a thing in the first place. But it was a pretty interesting thing that I saw. I think he hit the slow spot. Rip Lucas. I think he hit the slow spot. Yeah, rip. He lost a lot of ground from that. And he cut that chicane a little. You cut that chicane or the hill over the crest a little too much, and you hit that grass, you get a huge slowdown. And in this car, it's just absolute murder. However, this gives us a nice bit of clean air to work with. So I guess we can see how the pace actually is. I got 3 minutes to catch up to Yari. I don't quite think we're going to manage that, but we can see how much close we can get. What time is he going to put in? 118.4, okay. I put in a 119.0, but there was a bit of tussling going on there still, so... It's uphill sort of carousel turn really does kind of lose you a bit of a momentum as it's all just slightly uphill. It's a pretty fun turn though. I mean, these cars you just kind of hold it flat, but so like the corner. Did not get a great run out of it there. I definitely overcooked it a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to post in a 118.3. What am I going to post in? 118.49. So about a 10th off that lap. I think I could fix that 10th up in the chicane. Just getting that better. This is going to be the second last lap. Oh, I hit the slow spot. No! I think I got away with that, though. Mostly. Though Mari's closed up a fuck ton, but I might be able to get back up to speed in time for him to not pass me. I'd completely forgotten about those. It's one of the things that does suck about Red Atlanta 2022. Is those spots that just massively slow you up. He's right in the slipstream now. So I guess we've got to fend him off for the rest of this race. Lucas has dropped way back. He's off the timing boards. So that's an interesting one. Stop cutting the corner. And a B2. Right, last lap. Yamadi's going to tuck back in behind. Just the last lap though, so it's all or nothing. Come with a big run. I think the curbs, some of the curbs are fine. Oh, he's gone too slow through there. Got him cleared. He's behind me for this long straight. Alright, Marcus Ericsson, Indy 500 time, I guess. He's going to go right up the inside. I'm just going to park it here in the middle of the track. Go for the better exit. Come on. Go, 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 go. Oh. Grab the gear. I think we got him. I think we got him. Keep it nice and tight. There we go. Whew. That was a pretty awesome final lap there, I think. We swap places backwards and forwards constantly. Whew. I think I could have done better there had I played my moves right, though. So I am a little disappointed. I think 6th is not where we should have been at the end of that, so... I can't spell. Oh, where's Andy going? Come back, Andy. There's another race. I think we can chomp a little bit of fuel out of this bad boy. 15 liters should be enough, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was the final lap, so gloves were off. No conserving or track position or nothing. We were too far away to really make up any further spots, so. This track is playing out very differently than I thought it would, but for all the right reasons. Like, this is, like, super tense. But I'm really liking it. I think I'm definitely gonna... I think my clean streak has ended. I definitely got an incident point or two that race, so I think that is actually, though, my first incident point of the season. I didn't get any last week in the... I spun a few times in the Mercedes, but I never hit anyone or anything, so I got away with it there. I pushed a load of people, but I did it really carefully in the Trabant Lotus to not get any incident points there. And then in the... Lotus, I made a load of mistakes, but I was nowhere near anyone. So, I didn't get any incident points again. And then... Yeah, yesterday I didn't get any either. Right, starting on the inside this time. I like having the inside, though, for turn 1. Wait, but did the top 5 get reversed? I just noticed that. Either something crazy happened on that final lap, or the top 5 got reversed when they weren't supposed to. Because Yari is in the lead, and Eduardo is in 4th. Oh, he got a big slow up there. Alright, well, I'm gonna seize the opportunity. He has no momentum at the moment. I kind of had to sacrifice a bit there. How much is he gonna... Is he gonna send it into this corner? Is he gonna back off? I had to back off of that one quite a bit, but I can close up the gap behind me. Finally some proper greasy cars. Hey, yeah. How's it going? Oh, chaos behind. I saw someone spinning off. Hey, Adam, how's it going? We're in the wars here for round 2. I think the top 5 got reversed when they weren't supposed to, but you know what? Extra chaos. I'll take it. Is Mark gonna give me a push? Come on. You know you wanna. He's trying. He's not doing very well, though. He's gonna try and send one. It's not gonna work, Sonny Jim. Oh, this run. This Team Sever said top 5 reverse. Huh. Yeah, wasn't supposed to be set like that, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Extra bit of spice. It was last season, but I decided to not run it this season. Gonna just back off the throttle here. There's nowhere really for me to gain. Phil is gonna try one here. Brave man. We're all stacking up though. There's not really much place we can go. And Marty is right back on my tail. We're resuming the fight where we left off last race. Yeah, it's a really good mod. These cars are fun to race, but yeah, when you're on your own, they're a bit boring. Actually, not a bit, very boring. Hey, come on, Phil. Not really getting as much reception as I would have wanted. Kind of wobbling all over the place here as well. That was a bit more of a punt I wanted to give, but it worked, I think. Phil, no! Oh dear, 3 wide. Jesus fucking Christ. We lived. Oh no! Chaos! Jesus. Yeah, that was gonna end in disaster. Nobody was running... Nobody lifted there. It kinda did. I do feel a little guilty, though. I maybe could have lifted off a bit more than I did. Oh, I fucked that up. Smash and grab tactics. Okay, well, if I wasn't going to get an incident point from race 1, I definitely am in race 2. Jesus. Nobody wanted to lift up in that group. Nobody, and they paid the price. I think Phil got away with that pretty luckily, though. Instead of Batia. I'm almost regretting not picking, like, Bristol or some shit now for these cars, because that would have been ridiculous. Fucking racing these little ship boxes around Bristol. Like, damn. But I didn't think front-wheel drive would be a good fit for ovals, so I was like, yeah, no. And the night's been going, spent 2 hours in Liberty City. But the night hasn't really... We haven't really done much yet. Albeit, I did almost miss the race because I forgot to update the track. Luckily, Lucas came in at the final moments to give me the updated track. We got him fine. Qualified better than I was thinking. He's comfortably up in the top 10. Despite not having turned a single wheel. Not really having much of a chance to do a proper lap. And just winging it on the setup I had from Silverstone with slightly longer gear ratios that I hadn't tested. And hopefully, yeah, I do. Yeah, I was all over the grass just a second ago as the cars ahead of me all wrecked out. So thank God for that. I need to clean up my act here. I'm not sure if I'm going to catch Mattia. Might be pretty tricky. But I definitely want to cover off from Phil and Tim behind. They're going to be pretty fast. Well, they are pretty fast, so I know they're going to squeeze up a bit more. That was still such a funny and bizarre bug, though. Yeah, I remember watching that. You were just falling through holes in the track because none of the grass had collisions. It was so bizarre. I couldn't really believe what I was watching. I'll speed at T1 curb car losing traction over curbs. Yeah, that was crazy. I lose more speed from trying to avoid those curbs, though. My natural line just kind of takes me onto them. Definitely want to hit that one, but I missed it. You can basically just straight line that corner if you do. Looks like Rico ran into some problems, though, because he's dropped right back. Definitely want to miss this curb, though, because it's right before an uphill. Long uphill right-hander. would have been crazy change to finish those races. Technical problems kicked in, yeah. Tia's caught up with Rico. They're all bunched up again up front. Sadly, we're not up with those. Don't quite have the pace. Oh, Rico's off into the grass. Not quite sure what happened there. Did I avoid the slowdown? I did. That was a pretty nice... Through that, I don't think I could have gotten away with any more if I tried. Rico versus Rico. Let's go. Oh, I need to catch him first. He's still a second down the road. And Phil is closer to me at the moment, so he's still the main priority. I want to move forward, but I also don't want to fall back. Kind of the wager I have to play here. I went a little deep into there, which isn't going to help me. Question is Phil going to want to team? Or is he going to want to play every man for himself? This is the real question. We're much more even on lap times. I think had I not have overshot the chicane, I would have definitely been faster than him that lap. But alas. Time for overboost. I wish. I goddamn wish. Did not get a great line through that turn. But I wasn't too bad in the end, actually. Speed-wise, I seem to carry reasonable speed through there. Pulled away a little bit from Phil and closed up a little bit on Rico. Not much, but it was something. 4 minutes to go. I don't think anything tonight is going to be as tense as last night, though. Holy shit, that was a tough race. Trying to keep that Mercedes on the road whilst having aliens chomping at my heels was not the most enjoyable experience. But I held on. Got to watch some aliens do some very stupid things. Typical esports driving standards were on display, and at least you could keep it on the road. I don't think Donnie would want you checking out his team in that race. No, no, we won't. No, he mentally shut off during the race. If I mentally shut off, I would have been like in the barriers at Pujon or something, so. I was quite slow as well, but main thing was just keeping my nose clean for that whole race. Whilst all the aliens and stuff were binning it around me. You know, Matteo spun like twice. Simon got into like every kind of incident possible. Ooh, 118.1. That was a pretty decent lap. Mika got into a few tussles as well. Patrick seemed to have a few problems. And they're all like miles faster than me. Ooh. I mentally checked that there a little bit. I was too busy reading your chat. Oh, I'm on the grass! Ooh! Regret. This is bad. I think we have... This is a bad spot to be. Need to get momentum, but I don't really want to be in a crash. I averted my eyes off the road at the worst time. I need to be in third gear here. There's a tiny rally special for someone, yeah. Can I hold up Lucas? No. Lucas, give me slipstream, please! Give. I need it. I need it more than ever. Okay, I think we... This man's on a mission to take me out. No, you do not like podium. No, I don't. I really don't. Really pissed that one away, didn't I? Was on for a good result and just BAM! Straight into the fucking wall. Oh, I lost like 20 seconds there alone. Half the car be gone from that crash IRL. Right, we've got 1 minute left, so 2 more laps, I think. Yeah, so I can... Oh, I fucked that one up a bit. I should be fine now. I got a gap behind. Can't believe I did that, though. That was so stupid. God. Just plastic there. We got a really good run on Lucas coming through this turn. Holy shit, look at that. I think he's gonna... Where is he gonna go? Let's see where he goes. Gonna invite him to break himself into here. He didn't. I brake too much, I think. Those two are fighting behind, so that gets them off my shoulder. 1 lap to overtake Lucas. Let's go. Maybe we can do the same thing we did last race with Omari. Not quite, because I'm not off to the greatest starts, but could build up a lot of momentum on him through here. I can then use to absolutely blitz him into the uphill. Not quite. Yeah, a lot of pretty good liveries on this car. I had trouble picking which one I like the most. So I'm going to completely back off the throttle here, kill momentum, but then bring that momentum back coming up here. So I want a bigger slipstream on him. Yes. There are quite a few cars that have blue on them, though. Keep him proper tightly pinned in here. Keep him boxed in. I think that's worked. It has. There we go. When Travi crashed, only a pile of pics remain, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was nice. Fucking threw it away, though. Both races were spoilt potential, I think. Oh, can't believe I did that. Yeah, guitar pick is, Makes sense. I'm kind of bummed about that. Kind of bummed. I could have done better in both of those races, I think. I just did stupid things that eventually sunk me. I mean, well, none were worse than that crash in race 2. I could have forgiven race 1 had I not have fucking binned it race 2. Oh, that was so bad. So bad. Complete shite. I think I've loaded race 2 by mistake. I don't want to do that. Must have been lucky last week. I think so too. Yeah, it was pretty fun, Tim. Yeah. Let me get actually race 1. I loaded race 2 by mistake. Ah. Alright, see you, Adam. Why is it not showing? There we go. That's better. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I saw that. You got absolutely trashed. That was unfortunate. I don't know who done it. But, you got a pretty decent start here. A decent run. Let's see. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I was thinking of these two. Yeah, Danny and Amari. Danny had a nose just here. Oh, he should have backed out of that, I think. Yeah, he had a whisker alongside. Lap 1, man. Oh. Live to fight another day, but I guess he wasn't thinking that. Wrecked them both. Amari had a good comeback, though. Given that he was, like, all the way back here. Shit was getting pretty tense up here. I've gone the wrong way. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be up in the mix with these guys. Yeah, I'm awesome. And I think I then fucked it somewhere. Oh yeah, I started fight. I just couldn't really get it to work with Yari. That's why this race kind of fell apart. I just couldn't really seem to get anywhere. I tried to work with him, but it just wasn't really doing anything. So in the end, I tried fighting him, and I just ended up losing more time. Got a bit over optimistic. Oh no. I ended up just, yeah, we lost a lot of time, and then Lucas caught up. That amazing run over there. Did you ever set up my car seems slow? Yeah, pretty minor setup that I did for Silverstone. Main thing really here I would have said there would have been slightly extending the gear ratios. Wow, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I think I gave Yari a little bump into here. So technically bump and run. A little boop. But I saw my opportunity. I was like, I'm going for this. Let's go. 3 wide. But yeah, I think I increased my top speed by 2 clicks here. Because otherwise you were topping out on the default or 1 click above default. Yeah, Yari immediately jumped out. I should have maybe been more aggressive on the blocking, but I wasn't really feeling like it. I thought I could maybe hold it around the outside better, but I really couldn't. My weakness in front-wheel driving came out there. Is this where both me and Lucas backed out? I think it might have been. No, because I don't lift. I tried to keep it, you know, as a later lap. Yeah, so then I tuck behind him, and I start trying to work with Lucas. I think this went a little bit more successfully. Oh yeah, Tim. Yeah, what happened with Tim? He died, didn't he? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, he bounced off the curb, and Alexi was right there. And then collected. Yeah. Sup, Omari? How's it going? I think that's a racing incident. I put that down to. Alexi was very close, but I don't think he really had much of a choice there in tagging you. It was just cars getting very close and little nudge on the curb. Just lost enough momentum to slow you up into him. Both starts got wrecked. Yeah, as unfortunate. You had a really good recovery though, it seemed, in the first race, because you were right up with me at the end. But yeah, that was I saw that wreck. That was like really stupid. Lap 1, he was like 1% alongside you. He should have just backed out. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna keep my foot in it. And then you both wrecked. And it was like, wow. Nobody saw that one coming. Second way too far. Oh, is this the... Oh, yeah, I think this is here. Fucking hell. Right. Yeah, so I get past Lucas. Lucas gets to run on me. So I'm like, okay, I back off the throttle. I'm like, I'm gonna let him go. But what does he do? He also gets off the throttle. It just completely throws me off into here. And I almost die. Foreshadowing. When we get to race 2. It was like, we ended up losing so much time because of that. I so thought he was going to let me go, and then he just didn't. And I kind of checked out. He just, I think he snagged the... Does he snag the slow zone? I think he does. Oh, yep, there's slow zone. Bam. Momentum gone. Razomari through. And Alexi. And I think a few other cars. Then I go and do the same this lap, because I'm a fucking idiot. And... Oh, no, not this lap. Okay, this lap is fine. It's this lap. Here we go. Just trying to get the suck off someone. Yep, I'm an idiot. I don't know why I did this. I didn't intend to do it, but yeah, it was really stupid from me. Something like before where I was like really close though. Might have been. No, I was quite far away. So yeah, that killed my momentum completely getting into that zone, because that's just part of this track update. So that allowed Omari to catch up massively. And then I had to like try and Went and had a nice little battle here in this final lap. He gets past. I let it happen. Let him overshoot. Get him back here. However, then he's got the slipstream on me, rolling up this hill and into the long straight. Tried to run him out a bit wide, but I wasn't going to run him too wide. Oh, that was very close. Calculated. And then I just got a better run through here, I think. So I just sent out the inside. I was like, it's the final lap. I'm not going to gain any more positions, so I'm just going to go for this one. Bish bash bosh. Job done. That was race 1. And then race 2. How much time have we got? We got no time. Oh! It's Lotus time already. Bit too early on that final lap toe. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to speed through race 2. Absolutely speed. Alright. Got a decent start here in race 2. Eduardo had a really shit start, so I actually ended up alongside him. But he fought that one out, which kind of screwed me. Made me lose a bit of speed. Somebody was dying back there. Oh, Lucas. Had a bit of a bonk with Stuart. Alright, see ya, Stu. And he tried to give me a push. It didn't really work out that well, though. It was a bit of a crap push, I'll be honest. Those two start fighting. I close up behind these guys. I can't really go anywhere, so I just settle in behind them. I'm like, I'm fine with this. We're pretty high up. These two are right on my tail, though. And Marty's looking for a way through. I tried to give Phil a little nudge to give him a bit of a helping hand. It doesn't really work out the way I wanted it to, because Phil absolutely shags the corner. Big drift. Lucky I didn't tag him again. And then this was over-optimism at its finest, I think. But also, I feel like somebody should have lifted, and nobody did. I kind of went wide here to give them two the space to fan out, because I was like, oh, this is a bit tight. And then, yep, that was never going to end well. I'll be honest, I maybe should have lifted a bit more, but I was like, fuck it. Wasn't my fault. I'm flooring it. So, maybe slightly guilty. But nah, he is already gone. I don't think any of that was my fault. Oh, more foreshadowing. Hello, hitting this curb again. I was very close to the limit there. Boop. And then it was pretty quiet, but it was going pretty well. Rico made a mistake, and yeah, it was just 3 cars trying to fight for one bit of track. There was no way that was gonna ever work around such a corner. I was closing up to Rico, though. I was pretty chuffed. And then I look at chat for 1 second. Wrecked. Absolutely dead. And that was basically the end of my race. I got overtaken by a load of cars, and Andreas was right behind me, but then he eventually fell off. And then, I think Mark should not have pushed there in the first place, but I think we're racing. Yeah. Blame chat, dirty streamer. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you guys. It's always your fault. I wonder I didn't roll. It's because AC, that's why. Oh, this was good on Lucas, though. What time was it? Okay, we really have no time here. I kept it really tight on him. And then, I just kept the momentum around here. Gave him just enough space to work with. I think he was a bit too lenient with the space. I think he was thinking I was going to give him less space. So I think that kind of helped me out there. Because there was plenty. There was like half a car width there that he could have used. But that gave me the place, and that was that. Should have been way higher, but I fucked it like an idiot. Anyways, yeah, I got another race to do. Ugh. I am actually registered for, aren't I? Yes. Okay. No practice, though. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure nothing. Absolutely nothing. Fun cars to race. It feels pretty safe to go close. Yeah. They are pretty fun cars to race. Alright. Want the soft tires. Can't change the brake bias. That's weird. I'm going to lower the brake power a little bit. And here we go. 1 minute of driving. To get used to this beast. It'll be so weird going from a car that was like flat out everywhere to a car that I basically have to crawl around every corner. Oh. Almost lost it. But yeah, no, I do definitely agree. I think M2 was a bit... I do think it was a race incident. M2 was a little bit optimistic, shoving it in there. But, I mean, sometimes you do have to take risks. Sometimes they pan out, sometimes they don't. In hindsight, that was an extremely risky move to make, so maybe that would have sat on the side of more, maybe not, but, you know, everyone has different risk perceptions, and, you don't know how sometimes you don't know how things are going to go out until you try. Alright, see ya, Tim. Hopefully next week goes a bit better. Whoa, little wobble. Oh, massive understeer. I am, it's safe to say, another week of not being... Oh, dirty tires. I'm not going to be on the pace at all here. I approve of all chances to see bunks on stream. Hey Fred, you missed a few juicy moments in the last race. There's one death from me, but there are several other deaths you could have sunk your teeth into. I think this might just be another podcast and drive, though. I'm gonna be nowhere, I think. Really only have 7 people? We do. That's a bit of a shame that the numbers have fallen off quite heavily for this. Big bin. Yeah, that was a big bin. Especially for a Trabant. You really shouldn't be bidding it that hard, but I did. Oop, I absolutely clobbered my microphone there. I put 30 liters in. I'm just gonna go out and do laps in qualifying. Actually, you know, back to pits. What will it do? Oh, he's binned it. So I guess what topic do we rattle on about for this race? To distract from my mediocre performance. Last week it was, I guess about sim racing shenanigans. Oh yeah, speaking of, have you guys seen that they finally announced a Le Mans game? Took them long enough. It is funny as well how they've basically ditched whatever ramshackle development team they had for NASCAR 21 and are basically just making Studio 397 do all the work now. My big question is how much of that game is going to just be R Factor 2? I think that's the big question. Ideally, it should be as little as possible. Everything except the menu? Yeah, probably. Go for the server IP to be leaked. Sounds like they're trying to implement, speaking of the networking, it sounds like they are trying to implement a simpler networking system for this Le Mans game, but yeah. Today aim finished top 10. Oh, I'm not sure, Mihal. I might be quite tricky. You'll be expecting suckers like me to rebuy DLC as new content. I feel like if it is just R Factor 2 though, it would be the con of the fucking century. And also, it would be a shit game. R Factor 2 is proof that you need more than physics to make a good racing sim. And I mean, R Factor 2's physics even has its questionable moments, like any sim. There's a reason why I still play this infinitely more than RF2. Oh, Yan. Oh, that was Zach. Sorry, not Yan. 3-letter names with an A in the middle. I got confused. God, my nose is like so damn itchy. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, given how buggy R Factor 2 still is, and I mean, their so-called improved AI was really not improved at all, so, I don't know. I don't think that would be acceptable to ship as a $60 game. I argue it's unacceptable to be shipped as R Factor 2 at the moment for the, like, 20, 30 quid that goes for, but, you know. I was somehow good enough for second place. I guess the faster people just haven't done laps yet. Rangebot was showing off mods like LA Canyons, which actually surprised me. I feel like Rangesport's gonna try and buy up a load of AC modders. Try and pay them off to, what? I'm so stupid. I can't fucking believe I just did that. Oh my goodness. There's no wall there, so I was just like, oh, I am going the right way. Doesn't help that the corner leading into it is a right-hander, and so it's a really nice, that like corner there is a really nice smooth transition corner. I'm such an idiot, I swear. I believe the wet game comes out, well, actually... Yeah, there's a Steam store page and I have my doubts. Yeah. But yeah, Red Sport will be an interesting one to follow. I'll be honest, I don't really give a shit. But, about Red Sport, but I'll be keeping an eye out. Jesus, I'm slipping and sliding. As I was saying, I think they'll be paying off like AC modders to try and convince them to convert their shit over to Rennsport, so that Rennsport looks like it has a thriving modding scene. I'll be honest, I don't think that'd be too far-fetched either. But one thing I gotta say though, is it does seem kinda weird. I'm not really sure what Rennsport's goal is, given that they want to really knuckle down on esports, but they also want mods. And especially if they're showing off shit like... I mean, one of the first pieces of content they added was the Goodwood Hill climb. And, you know, as you said, LA Canyons, if that's been ported across, it begs the question as, what is their focus? Like, what are they trying to achieve with the platform? Because it made it sound like it was going to be like the sweatiest of sweaty sims, to rival the sweat bucket that is ACC. But, like, mods almost feel a little especially like free roam mods that feel a little counterintuitive. It's almost like the Gran Turismo Sport/7 conundrum. On one hand, it wants to be a serious esports game. On the other hand, it wants to make you try and believe it's the Gran Turismo that you once knew, when it's really not anymore. And I don't know, that kind of ideology, where it's kind of muddled focus, kind of just feels a bit off. If you're not really focused on a set goal, I don't think you're ever really going to properly achieve either. But I guess that's Rennsport's problem, not mine, so not really something I should be worrying about. Yeah, it would be a legal nightmare, yeah. I mean, they could slip them like a few bucks and be like, hey, make your car but make it unlicensed. Also, alright, if Rennsport doesn't have a modding system, I'm gonna throw this out here, it's very obscure, but if Rennsport doesn't have a modding system to rival Live for Speed's modding system, I think it's gonna, I'm gonna say it, I think it would be shit. I really love Live for Speed's modding system. It works so well. And it's just so effortless for the end user. And I like that they've put all these restrictions on mods as well. You know, mods that are made for the Live for Speed that are uploaded, they have to be pretty optimized mods, so that they can still run on a toaster. You know, the devs put in like strict restrictions on the like polygon counts and stuff of models that get uploaded, So you can't just go and download like a 50 gigabyte model off of like a 3D modeling soft platform and slap that into the game. You could do it unofficially, but to get it approved by them, you don't. Of course, the one crux of that is obviously you can't have licensed stuff, but you also kind of can, because you could just remove the badges and be like, it's like this Toyota Corolla is the Ayato Ralaco or some shit. I don't fucking know. Just make up some gibberish, and it works, you know? But I really love the Lift for Speed modding system as a more integrated platform for mods. Because it is just so damn effortless. Put in 34 litres of fuel. I sat in third, which is a surprise. I shouldn't be here. And it is a pretty small grid, but I was still expecting to be a different, slightly further back. We'll see what we can do. Pretty jump to start. I think they did. Cheers for luck, I'm gonna need it. Got a really good start. Eduardo got a really bad one again. I wonder if he has some, like, clutch problems or something. Because that's 2 races in a row now. He's got a really bad start. And no doubt he's gonna want to get by me pretty quickly, I would assume. Just doing that is not going to help my case here. He's going to try and come around the outside. I'm just going to let it happen. Good luck and go left. We made it. We made it, guys. It's good. Phil's going to come in for a dive bomb here. No, he's not. He's going to back out of it. We might actually have a bit of a race on our hands here. Yeah, cheers for the luck. He's going to get a big slipstream on me here. However, has he done it? Is he too soon juniored himself? Maybe. Oh, I locked up a little bit. No contact though. We're good. A little too cautious on the throttle pickup there. Oh, curbs are extra deadly here. I need to remember that the back wheel is wider than the front. So while I may be clear on the front, I might not be quite clear on the back. So definitely I need to keep in mind with the curbs. Jumped right over the slow zone. Phil slid up quite a lot there. Oh, again, I did it again. Okay, might just be within Phil's slipstream. Not really seem to be giving me much at the moment, though. Give me much at all. Oh, well, he's locked up. He's gone straight off into the gravel. Puts us back a bit to P2 with a bit of a buffer. Yari still leads from Eduardo. He's actually pulled a bit of a gap on him. I don't think we're going to be challenging either of those two unless they have an off or come to blows. So I think this is going to be my resting spot for the remainder of this race. Oh, Phil's binned it! I saw him in the wall back there in the mirror. He has binned it. Hanu is now the next challenger on the road. Phil seemed to have recovered that pretty nicely, though. He's lost a lot of time, but he only lost one place. Admittedly, there aren't many places to lose here, but, you know. That was a pretty big hit. Car gets very loose over that crest there. Yeah, he sits in the fastest lap. Eduardo actually falls off a little bit. I'm off the pace of both of those, so yeah, don't think I'm going to be catching. I completely missed the apex. You love to see it. Looks like Phil's run into more troubles as he's dropped back to dead last now, behind Zach and Yan. But yeah, I don't know. Going back to what I was talking about earlier, I think for a new sim to interest me, it has to bring me something that the other sims don't. Or deliver me a package that is worth playing over what I already have. And at the moment, Wrench Sport isn't really delivering anything that, from what I've read up on and seen at least, isn't really delivering anything that's gonna blow my socks off and make me think, oh yes, I have to get on this. And there's a reason why I didn't pick up R-Factor 2 for years, because I just didn't really feel like there was a place for it. But now that I started got involved with a community, and they ran regular RF2 races, you know, I've put a fair chunk of hours in it. Same with Race Room. Albeit I have fallen out of Race Room. Not really, haven't driven it in like months. Might give it up altogether again. Oh, hit the microphone again. But like, yeah, you know, with like with these new players entering the scene, I don't know. They really gotta do something. And for online championships to have a mode like single player if one game is in, you have budget. You can't run the car in too much like that. It's interesting, but it would be really hard to implement, I think. Once a dirty stream, always a dirty stream. Yeah, so you tried shortcut. Shush. They mustn't know. They mustn't know the secret tactics. Okay. It's pretty hard to read chat. I'm trying not to bin it, but I'm also trying to have only James doing R3, and now he is missing. Yeah, well, I never really streamed any of my Race Room adventures. I have like 150 hours or so in the game. Most of that coming from like the past few months. Yeah. Would be hard to say, Donnie, on that one, I think. It's one of those ideas that sounds cool on paper, but in reality, I'm not sure. But I think the bigger problem would be more cut down to the implementation, as there's so many different ways you can implement that into your game. And the question is if you run out of money, you've effectively soft-locked yourself out of the game. So how would that work? Like, if you have no money and you go into a win it or bin it race to try and get your money back and you bin it, then that's you fucked. If you don't have enough money to repair your cars, and you have to settle with limping around with a broken car trying to start and park to pick up what change you can. Or, you know, whatnot. I mean, I would... beat out that championship. Oh, okay, so it's not a championship, but championship basis. One of my arguments was something that gives you a budget for cars you can repair. Suppose like Dirt Rally 2. Okay, I guess if it's on a championship by championship basis, that would make more sense. One thing I would love to see is this is a pipe dream here more than anything. I would love to see like a sim championship where, or at least a sim with like sort of that allows you to like, that does kind of have like that, the whole R&D car building stuff from F1, but like maybe a bit more advanced. So like, you know, you can actually build like a race car and build it to like certain regulations, kind of what you can do in like Gran Turismo, I guess, but more properly defined like racing series rather than just like random silly performance brackets that mean nothing and are horribly imbalanced. But I think, you know, it'd be a really hard thing to achieve, but I think, you know, if somebody could do that, that could be a pretty cool idea. You know. Because I also think having that, you would almost have, well, it's going to sound like a crypto bro now, but you have that sense of ownership over your car sort of thing. It's your car that you've built. Sort of thing. I think that would make things a bit more unique. NFTs. Yeah, NFT. No. Fuck NFTs. No, you wouldn't have to pay for anything, but, you know, I think it's a very much a pipe dream idea, but I'd love to see something like that in the future, you know, where people are able to... I've seen, actually, people have done it in, like, Live for Speed. There's, like, a touring car league that where they build their own mod cars and stuff to, like, a set of regulations, but I mean, like, a sim where it kind of makes it... It facilitates a lot of the building for you, so you don't have to know modding and stuff. And it's more of an official thing rather than just like a little community thing. I don't know. That's my personal pipe dream. But Phil's about to get lapped here. He's really not having a good time. Is this everyone had an initial budget each time you repair? Take your tires, pay money after. Yeah, that would be a interesting idea. That's for sure. Always having a degree of strategy would make things interesting. Budget was tested at TM and league prices for places in race. Oh, okay. How did it go though? With the TMM testing. League livery buy only 99.97 coins. Also, hey Raijin, how's it going? Automation with BeamNG? Yeah, I guess kind of like automation, but like automation BeamNG, but a bit more of like a proper implementation, because it's the automation BeamNG stuff has its limitations, and BeamNG is far from a perfect platform, but you're kind of along that gist. You build a car, you have a set of regulations, and say, heck, I mean, with the whole thing of like live service modern games, you could have those regulations shift over time. You know, we could start off with a very open rulebook and kind of morph it into a more stricter rulebook as time goes on and people find new things. Yeah, I know what you meant. I was just kind of going crazy with my own pipe dream here. It's never gonna happen, but I think it'd be really awesome if it did. I thought about trying to do something in the past in AC, but I was like, no, I don't. Like, I'd have to get a group of modders involved and probably pay them a shitload of money. And it's like, no. Not worth it. Not worth it. But I don't know yet, because I mean... I guess in general it does loop back to the whole thing, though, that these sim racing games don't really have much of a game to them. You kind of just pick a car, you drive it, either on your own or with other people, and you try and go as fast as you can. That's really all there is to these sims. Yeah, I know it's still Silverstone, Lexi. I never got around to updating it. I was late to start the stream. Had a bit of a panic moment with the track at the start as well, and then I've just been busy ever since. Ooh. Racing, I get some faster guy spins out, chasing me out, doesn't even try to pass, just bumps you off. Ah, it's unfortunate. Hate when people do that. Faster people just don't have patience sometimes. That's been booked for free, you can show up as free advertisers, all mod makers would consider that. Yeah, Project Cars did, but that's where it started and ended, really. And Project Cars is a dead franchise now, so... Don't they know I've been to prison? Good point. But I mean... You know, I would... I think, yeah, the starting point would be Sims getting more game to them. But I mean... I'm also a bit of an RPG sucker, so like, it is a... You know, and one of the things that is good about a lot of RPGs is that you can really just do your own build. And I think that's what makes them interesting for people, you know? Your character is your own thing. You do whatever the fuck you want with them. What do I think about Rennsport? From what I've seen at the moment, I don't really care for it, but I'm willing to see how it evolves. It's going to have to do something pretty impressive to make me interested in enough to play it, though. Slightly worried. It sounds like he's holding gear. Okay. Speaking of Rennsport, though, actually, one thing I wanted to mention earlier but didn't. Have you guys seen the format for the major? The esports final major thingy? It is bad. You know how people, like, whinge about the NASCAR playoffs? Yeah, this is somehow worse. When you've made a system that's more gamified than the NASCAR playoff system, You've really gone wrong. It's such a bad format. And, you know what track they're racing it on? Monza. They added Monza just in time for the major, because that was exactly... They know exactly what they want. They want people to get desperate and crash into each other. Because they know esports drivers would do it for the money that's on the line. With a winner-takes-all format. It's such a meme format. So the whole competition between jokers is advertised and influencers. Yeah. But I mean, like, I don't know, at least they could have tried a bit better for the finale. It just... I don't know, it just seems like an all-out desperation battle. Oh, we good. Just caught a little snap. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I guess if I wanted to delve into an even hotter take is that I hate esports in general, but I've never liked it. I've always thought it was kind of cringe, but that's just me. I know some people love their esports. This is not enough to roll my eyes at the whole thing. I think it... Definitely, yes. I think even if you love esports, I think everyone can agree that games have been made worse because of esports. A lot of people try and chase the esports pipe dream and make their game more boring because of it. And I think also, with the increase in popularity of esports and the more push for esports for games, I think it's pushed the players to become a lot more sweaty as well. People don't... I feel like people don't play... People don't really play games for fun as much anymore as they used to. Everyone takes everything really seriously. And I mean, it was like... I'd never forget this quote Evgeny told me a while ago. He said I was a wasted talent because I never wanted to do esports stuff. But that's just kind of how I feel. I have like zero interest. I barely do practice for the sim racing stuff I do. I just do it because I think it's fun. And it's like esports stuff I'd have to put in hours of grinding that I just really can't be fucked with. And I feel like it would really sap my enjoyment out of this. CS is great, esports or not. I'd agree to disagree on that. I really don't like Counter-Strike. I've grown to like it less and less over the years, I'll be honest. You can hate esports, but it can still be something with competitive integrity. Is that even a word? The top tier drivers competing in this range sport competition was not that. Yeah, that is true, that is true. Albeit, to be honest, sim racing esports in general is kind of a fucking joke. They're a bunch of dirty bastards who can't really race properly anyways, for the most part. Besides the NASCAR guys. But if you couldn't race people in the NASCAR esports series, then you'd get nowhere, so I mean, that makes sense. But I remember seeing, like, some esports ACC stuff. My god, they were like racing in a single file and then they just started punting each other and it was like, what the hell? Like, what am I watching here? Great sims were already done in the past. Yeah, but the problem is they're in the past. Technology has come a long way since then. And I think, you know, we could do so much better these days, but we just don't. And, like, as much as I do like some of these old sims, it does suck that, like, that's the best we have for some things. Yeah, GPL, GP2 from Cramond. NASCAR from Papyrus, yeah. The issue is as those games get older and older, they get harder and harder to run as well. Any graphics nice nowadays when sims have heart. But yeah, the problem is as these games get older and older, they're going to become harder and harder to run. NASCAR Racing 2003, being one of the newer ones of these older generation of games, still gives me a lot of trouble sometimes. And it's like, it's only going to get worse when, like, Windows 11 comes around and shit like that. Which is kind of sad, you know, because I'm all for game preservation. I like playing my older games and stuff, but, yeah, I do feel like, as well, we do need new, because as time goes on as well, it's going to be harder and harder to entice the younger generations into the old. I don't even know why I'm opening this replay. Nothing really happened. I guess we can watch Phil have trouble. It's kind of mean, but I want to see what happened. That was a pretty big crash. Apple's going to start competing in the Game Agency even later showcase. Imagine how crappy they would be with games. Oh, I can't imagine. I really don't like live service free-to-play stuff these days either. I don't... Like, when it comes to live service stuff, I don't mind the concept of live service. I think it's pretty neat. And when used correctly, it can be very beneficial for a game. But there are two massive problems I have with it. One, oh, yeah, that was a pretty big oof. Yeah, one, most companies mismanage... Oh, he got on the curb. Oh, tragedy. Bam, straight into that wall. And that suspension bent. You could see he's not steering straight. Death Stranded to Mac OMG, how revolutionary. Whoa. You can walk now on Mac. Yeah, that was all really from that replay. There wasn't much. M2 chips are not used to run Death Stranding. In before, it's just that horribly optimized up Mac that you need that to be able to run it. That'd be rather amusing. No, you've shamed me with the clip. How dare you, Donnie, betray me like that. Alright, let me get the results up. We didn't look at the Trabby results either, so we got 3 race results to look at. But yeah, no, I think... While I don't mind live service stuff in general, one big problem I do have with it is that how easily mismanaged it is, and like the fact that every game out there these days that uses it seems to demand every drop of your time. Alright, see you, Ryan. For memory to capture. Share it as Karen. God damn it. But I feel like these games demand like way too much of your time, and it's like I just wanna play a game when I want, for how long I want. But then the game turns out, it's like, no, you must grind for like 7 million years. Or you're gonna get nowhere. Esports Winter is coming anywhere in all types of games. Ooh, sounds dramatic. What do you mean by that? I'm not actually sure what you mean by Esports Winter. Let me get this shit up, though. There you go. I guess you mean like a collapse. Alright, first Trabant race though. Phil takes the win. Over Eduardo, Mattia, Rico, Yari, myself. I actually got away with no incident points in that first race. Wow. Oh, what's a disaster long term. Lol, NA players are going on strike. The Mari, yeah, just beat him out in the end. Not even a tenth in it. I think a little over a tenth actually. Alexi, Mart, Stuart, Lucas, Hanu, Danny, Tim, Henning, Taras, Andreas, Handy, Danny, and Nero. Pretty chaotic graph, but I think it stabilized out mostly in the end. Stuff isn't sustainable. That is true, yeah. I remember reading that thing. That was a pretty eye-opening article on the Gran Turismo stuff, saying that it was basically a complete failure and put on for show. Race 2, Eduardo takes the win. Oh yeah, yeah. I can show what I know exactly what you mean. It's on the if you stray off too far into the grass on some corners, there basically is super glue there, and it slows you right down, kills your momentum. Lucas hit it, and I hit it in race 1 as well. Eduardo, Batia, Yari, Rico, Phil, Tim, Danny, Alexi, myself, then Lucas, Ilmari, Mart, Henning, Andreas, Stewart, Tadas, Haru, Danny, Nero, and Handy. How many incident points did I get? 2, that's not too bad. I'll take that. 181. That was a pretty decent lap, I think, at the end of the day. A bit of a mixed graph there. My death. Big death. Sag. I cry. Championship overall, though. Mattia leads over Phil. And then Eduardo. I am in 4th. That's a surprise. I am tied with Yari. Holy shit. Why do I... Oh, I think I have the... I have a lower incident average, maybe? Yeah, I figured lower as League of Legends, yeah. Look at that, though. Look. One third place each. Half of an incident average. Oh, I think I got 1 in the first race. First ever. Oh, no. But yeah, it would have been the 2 I got in this one. Yeah, that makes sense. But 25 summer points in 4 races. So, we're dead even. The only things I can think that differentiate me is my 0.5 is better, and my lowest score is better. But that's very tight. We're neck and neck. Stuart is very close behind as well. So is Alexi. Is pretty tight there. Tim's further back. So is Lucas. Then it's Hanu, Henning, Danny, Nero, and Handy to fill out the full-time grid. Mateo missed this week, which is a shame. Bad result for Stuart after a perfect first week. Yeah, he had a really good week 1. That all fell to pieces this week. Yeah, Mateo missed today, which is interesting. Bit of a mix down here. But, yeah, P4. I'm pretty happy with that. In the Lotus, P3. Clean, tidy race. No real mistakes. I had that one wobble, but other than that, it was pretty fine. Hanu, the only retiree, about halfway through. But Phil and Yan got lapped. Not much in terms of positional changes. That's that. Overall in the championship, Eduardo leads by a pretty comfortable margin over Yari. Then it's me 7 points back off of Yari. I'm surprisingly close there in 3rd. Phil is pretty close to being 4th. Hanu is then in 5th, and that's it for the full-timers. Pretty shame this dropped off quite hard, but what can you do? Here's what it is. We head to the race page. Stupid fucking ads. I swear to God. Not having ads. Bloody. What do you call it? The ad personalization. Some weird ass shit pops up. Get the fuck out of here. Like these advertisers are getting desperate. Alright, next week. Ooh, Le Mans. That should be interesting. I'm looking forward to that in the Donny series on Monday. Check that out. Red Bull Ring next week. That's going to be an interesting one. We got the short layout for the Trabants as per usual. And we got the big boy layout for the Lotus. That is going to be spicy. But yeah, we got some pretty interesting stuff next week. Methinks. Lemons, yes, lemons indeed. I'm too used to the R-Factor 2 laser scan now. Good. You'll be slower than me then, that means. Hopefully. But, oh. Yeah, congrats on the Le Mans as well. That was good. over the weekend. Tuned in bits here and there. You guys are fast. It's pretty cool to see. Kind of conflicted on those Enduros. I'd love to do one day, but at the same time, I feel like I'd like drag the team down. Because I feel like the amount of effort people put into those kind of races is more than I probably would put in. Shots aren't officially. I'm still afraid of getting a penalty for one incident. Do not forget to go left in the Lotus next week. Well, it's a bit easier in the Lotus. Next week, because it's just a straight line, rather than a right turn that goes and snaps immediately into a left turn. I can't believe that, though. That caught me out so bad. Do a casual Enduro VCs or hardcore. There's plenty of ones that take more casually. The issue is I don't really know where those would be. I don't really know who I would want to do it with. So, do them with Sticky and you're fun. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't have the commitment in me at the moment to be able to put pen and paper down and go for one. Don't know why I said pen and paper down, but you get what I mean. Yeah. So, like, it's kind of... Yeah, as I said, I definitely would love to do one, but it's... I don't think I could commit enough to it to really make it worthwhile. Because it's like, yeah, I'm not sure I'd be able to do the times that I need to, or be available for the time that I need to. I don't know. And maybe if I put a plan aside for it and stuff. I guess if I really wanted to do it, I could probably squeeze the time in somewhere. Tell everyone to go fuck off. We'll see, though. We'll see. Don't have to be available for the whole event, just a stint. That is true. But I do feel like being there for the whole thing makes it a bit more special, you know? And also being able to have, you know... Especially if it's like a two-man endurance race. It is nice, I guess, for the other person to have a bit of company. I don't know. I'd probably make people crash more than anything. I'd just waffle on for like 12 hours. As they like plow it into the wall. I don't think this... Oh. I wanted to do something on NR 2003, but I know it's not gonna fucking work. Alright, see you, Miha. Thanks for showing up. True, but if the only way you could do it is be in there for some of it, then that's the only thing you can do. Yeah, that is very true. It is very true. See, is there anything interesting on the Live for Speed mods page? Probably not. Not really. Here's a French ship box. Could be interesting. What is up next? I don't even know what part we are in this playlist. Oh, okay. But yeah, you do have a point. I imagine for future viewers, I'll only be able to stream my stint and then have to leave. It's fair enough. No way that I can... This is gonna work. No, it's not going to do anything. Bollocks. You know, fuck it. Just put up the speed. What is that gonna work? Show the game. There we go. Hey, single player. If anyone's an AC in that, I'll keep you in mind in the future when I do it again. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. One thing I do really need to sit my ass down and do, though, is fucking announce the, I have a new special event. I've had it lined up for ages, and I just keep forgetting to announce it because I'm an absolute moron. But I guess to kind of talk what I was on about earlier with the, like, Live for Speed modding stuff, I'm sure people have seen it before, but I'll just show it off quickly. So, like, you go in here and you have your car stuff. You got all the base game cars here, but you click on mods. You then have this list of mods. I can just sort them by all, and that'll give me everything. Let's try this thing out. Looks interesting. I see, click, downloaded. I didn't have this car before. Instantly mine. Racing Rally Adventure. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy. This is like interesting, like cell shading kind of effect of his cars. So you can see here and there. That's what it looks like normally, but here it has like a little cell shading effect. It's an interesting thing. As you wouldn't be interested in an ACC or iRacing one. iRacing is tricky. I wouldn't necessarily be against it, but I need a sub, which I don't have. Alright, let's see what this is like just on its own. Let's add a few AI in. That one looks like it should be from the 13 game, yeah. I don't want to do 30 laps. Oh god. We'll do 5. That should be more than enough. One complaint I do have is you have to sit here and wait for the AI to load. Not the most optimal way of doing the AI, but better than nothing. Live for Speed AI does need quite a bit of work, though. That's definitely my big complaint with Live for Speed. It's the one I play most in single player, but it has, like, the most laughable AI, so. But there you go. AI path done. And I'm in with a car. And Live for Speed does not want to register my pedals. That's interesting. Oh, that's the wrong button. I do not like my pedals. Game. Huh. My pedals apparently don't exist. Let me restart the game. Is it showing up again? It's not. Why does it not want to read my pedals? That is very bizarre. Everything else is working as intended. Oh, no, that's not. Hang on. Can I see changing here? Oh, it is. I have broken it. I guess if I do... No? Why? Let me... We're going nuclear. I literally just unplugged, or turn off and turn back on all of the USBs. Still no? Let me restart. Why does nothing want to work? But for speed, please. Okay, screw you. Why is it not? Streamer curse, indeed. We're going very fast here, people. Okay, let me try this again. Fuck's sakes. It'll work, eventually, I swear. Alright. I'm gonna take it slow and just go through them one by one. Make sure this all works. Alright, pedals on. Pedals work fine. Okay. Button box. On. Wheel. On. I'll also unplug my phone. I don't think that's going to affect anything, but I was charging my phone using my computer. It's thoroughly done charging by now. Right. Hey, there we go. Knew it'd work eventually. There's no gear indicator on this, which is a problem because I'm in sequential, but we'll figure it out. Just for extra memes, put these on real. Shame you can't have both. Oh, there's louvers on the mirror, on the rear window. I can't see shit out of that rear. Oh, there's a rev light though. Tell me when to shift. It's interesting. Oh, we're on... Those are some skinny tires. Ooh. You can feel it in the wheel. There isn't a... There's not a lot to them. Okay, it is actually streaming. Oh, hard braking zone. I braked too early. Oh, they are locking up though. They've all gone wide. Oh, oh, I've spun out. This isn't the kind of car that should have a V8, but it does. Oh, the AI, they're struggling. Oh yeah, it just. Oh no! Oh dear. Yeah, there's like basically no feeling in the wheel. Saved, yeah, that was a save. I can see how why the race one is slung so low. I couldn't see him. Formula 1 mirror moment. Oh, they're drifting. Look at them go, Tokyo Drift. I'm gonna slide the inside here. I bogged down big time. Give AI7 a bit of a push. Boop. That did not work at all. The bodywork is too curved on this thing to really push. Ah yes, grip from Ridge Racer's plane. That's the one thing I don't have now, is grip. Try it again. Nope, that still doesn't work. I don't know why I tried it again. Oh, they've spun out into the gravel? Are they able to get it out? I was too busy looking at what they were doing. Uh-oh. Alright, here we go. Here's the flip time. It's so easy to flip on this chicane. Cut just a little too much. Oh, we're gonna make it through! Well, there's some AI stuck in the gravel. He didn't make it out. Okay, let's see if I can quickly find them. Oh, they're finding their way out. No flip, boo. Oh, don't worry, I still have more laps to go. How many gears does this thing have? 4. Oh, running the apron. Oh. Optimal lines here. There are many places I can flip this car over around here with those sausage curbs. Yeah, Goliath. Oh my god. But I mean, yeah, you saw just like how easy it was for me to just jump into a race with a mod installed. Like, in my opinion, I think all Sims Forward, if they want to have mods, I think they need this system. BeamNG has it too. Oh, oh! Pog! The car self-righted. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but it did. my god. Shifts weight so easily off of the rear wheels. Look at that. Oh my god, that tire! You see that tire? Oh my god. Okay, we have to go into this view. Oh, we can't really see him much. Hang on. Gotta do this. Watch the tire flex. That was ridiculous. Look at that! That is some tire flex if I've ever seen it. Oh my god. Oh, I've been tagged. Oh, he's taking me off the track. Can I save it? Can I bring it back on? Oh, I'm satisfiably spinning. Hey there, AI. Oh, bugger. Alright, we're good. Go for it. Do I get a slowdown penalty? I wonder. No, I don't. Okay. Really pointless driving through here, but... Uh-oh, is he flipped? Oh, he spun! I really didn't want to flip there. How's my suspension doing, actually? Let's see. Oh, pretty well, actually. Actually, probably the best thing about the system, though, is say I wanna change mod car. I just do that, and there you go. I'm now in the VRC Ferrari 2007 Formula 1 car. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And you could do this online too. And it downloads the car for all the clients. The hosts can set like restrictions around it. So you don't just like nuke the client with like 7 million mod downloads. But yeah, me and my brother tried it out online and it works. You can just download a new mod online on the fly. Pretty awesome. Live for Speed also before they had the mod system, they would, oh my god, look how slow these cars are. Looked like I was giving it everything to get the speed out, but now in this low slung Formula 1 car, you can see just how damn slow these cars really are. See if I can skewer one of those cars at high speed and see what happens. I know BeamNG does have a similar system, but the big thing the BeamNG system lacks is the optimization side of things. BeamNG mods are still pretty unoptimized. But the Live for Speed stuff that I've used has been very optimized and consistent, which is nice. I do like the way they handle the licensing stuff as well. You can... like, it forces you to declare, like, license attribution and stuff. So, you can actually use models off of, like, Sketchfab and stuff, as long as you have the correct license to use those models. And there are quite a few out there that do have free licenses. So you can just use them. Or like free non-commercial licenses. Oh, he's a bit stuck. Oh, he got absolutely launched. Need to change the mirror. My front end is a bit bent. A little bit squashed. It's fine though. So we're actually passing these cars for position now. The nose seems to be a bit squashed, but the suspension seems to be surprisingly fine. After that, big crunch. Actually be pretty hard to win this, even though I'm in a Formula 1 car, given that I had such a big head start. A lot of slow corners here around Rockingham. It's a shame this track isn't in more Sims 2. Apparently they actually did... They did scan it for iRacing, but they never put it in. They never actually made the track. Because it kind of fell out of relevance. Which is a shame. I wasn't able to find a good version for it in AC either. It was actually the best and only really proper version I found of this track in SimRacing. These inner layouts aren't anything like crazy spectacular, but I think they're pretty fun tracks. They're quite tight and a bit twisty, but there's some interesting corners here. And the oval is quite interesting as well. It's a very odd shape. And lift for speed does not do... Oh, he's rolled in the... They've rolled in the gravel. Alright, let's try and scoop this guy. Wrecked him. Oh, full speed. Here we go. Underneath. Woo! He's gone. Oh, there he is. I can't actually see the steering wheel anymore. To know what gear I'm in. This is a problem. I've pancaked it too much. This black car's gonna overdo it. Oh! We're in the lead on the final lap. Through very legitimate methods, I have won this race. Oh my god. Oh my god, just look at this thing. Oh shit. No! I'm actually stuck. No! There you go. Good as new, nothing ever happened. Oh, he's in the pit lane. I'll help him. Oh, he's out of the track. Oh, I've really... Oh my god, the suspension. Oh, that is broken. Look at that body roll. Formula 1 car body roll. Oh. Traction control off. And ironically better damage modeling than most modern Sims. Kind of funny. This is a good little bit of fun there at the end. So dumb. But yeah, I just wanted to, once again, show off the Live for Speed modding system. Because I do really like it. And I wish more Sims would mimic it. but I feel like Live for Speed is kind of swept under the radar a lot, so it kind of gets forgotten about. So I don't think a lot of the major sims would really take much notice of it. But hey ho, man can dream. Wish more sims had detailed damage models. Yeah, it's true. But alas, they do not. But alas, this is where I will be wrapping things up tonight, I think. I think this is a decent spot to end it at. Just in addition to AMS2, it's not the best, but I do enjoy seeing parts fly off and crashes. Ooh, yeah, they launched that new Indy car in RF2, or AMS2, didn't they? The bootleg Indy car. You know what? We're carrying on. I think I have that update installed. AMS2, where are you at? I wanna try those cars. I actually want to see what they're like. I'm not gonna do them on ovals though, because the oval physics in AMS2 are kind of poopy. We could try maybe. Have you installed the release candidate? Are they only on release candidate? I thought they were out. Yeah, I can do it, but I'm not gonna sit around and wait for it. I guess they are in the release candidate. Shit. Alright, well. Grab that. Yeah, I can do that, but it'll take forever to download, probably, so. I just wanted to do it as like a quick 10-minute thing, but it's not gonna be. Yeah. Oh well, maybe next week. I will give those cars a spin when they're out, though, properly. Just to see what they're like. Maybe do it on stream. But, yeah, no. I think for now, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I think it's a pretty, as I said earlier, pretty decent spot. I like the Formula ESC 2023. Step in the right direction, I think. Nice. I think the champ cars, they didn't really roll off as well as I feel like they should have. They're a bit scuffed, but yeah, I'm interested to see what this car's like. I have a bit more experience in modern day IndyCar across sims and stuff, so will be interesting to see how those are. So yeah, if they're not out by next week, I might, if I remember, I'll download the release candidate and we can give them a whirl. Just a little bit of fun. But anyways, yep, thanks to everyone who came out and raced. Thanks to everyone who came out and watched. And check out Donnie's racing on Monday with the Mercedes CLR at Circuit de la Sarthe. That's going to be an interesting one. Definitely big watch, I think. And then, obviously, Tuesday, the chaos resumes. At Red Bull Ring. They have new tyre physics. Oh, okay. That would be interesting to check out. See how those are. No wang strats, indeed. No wing. But I'd be interested to see the top speeds. Especially in the tow. I know no tow, the car is still quite draggy. So in tow would be quite interesting. But, yep. Take care, everyone. I'll see you around next week. Adios.